So Congresswoman Omar from Minnesota is...
It's a little misunderstanding. There was a little misunderstanding there.
Oh, she had no idea.
No, she didn't know.
She did not. She did not know.
This happens from time to time. People aren't perfect. And people
learning.
have to give time to be able to learn about different things in the world. There's a lot of new concepts for people.
Right.
Did you know, Glenn, that
No.
in the past,
No.
Jews have had some issues, and some people have not liked them? This is all news to me. And
well, let me just read. Anti-Semitism is real, and I am grateful for Jewish allies and colleagues who are educating me on the painful history of anti-Semitic tropes.
Did you know? I had no idea.
I had no idea. There were tropes out there like Jews use money to influence people and control the world.
Heard it.
I had never heard it that
before.
way. That's probably,
and neither had she.
That's probably one of the smaller tropes, don't you think?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. My intention was never to offend my constituents or Jewish Americans as a whole.
Oh, no.
We always have to be willing to step back and think through criticism, just as I expect people to hear me when others attack me for my identity. This is why I unequivocally apologize.
Now, it's interesting because she is using this opportunity of her own anti-Semitism to point out that she's also a victim. She's also a victim, Glenn. She gets attacked all the time.
All the time she gets attacked.
And
she hopes people listen to her.
Now, look, as a Palestinian, or as a woman who is, what's her background? Because I'm getting her reviews to lie.
Muslim.
She's Muslim.
She's Muslim.
How could she possibly, in her life, have come up with someone saying something anti-Semitic?
No.
It's incredibly unlikely that at any time in her background would she ever come across someone else
who was
with
saying
an opinion
things
like that.
Yeah,
it's just not. It's not.
She's learning.
It's not, yeah.
She has she has nobody around her ever in her life. She has never heard, as a Muslim, anything that might be anti-Semitic. In fact, she skips the parts of the Quran where it's like, "Oh, rocks, cry out! There's a Jew hiding behind me." Oh, trees, cry out. She avoids those things.
Good for her.
She doesn't know. But she does say she unequivocally apologizes. At the same time, I reaffirm the problematic role of lobbyists in our politics.
Wait, didn't she say it was unequivocal?
Yeah, it was unequivocal, but she's equivocating here just a bit. She just wants to point out that, that Jews are influencing our politics with their money. So
basically she's saying she apologizes for any possible offense.
She wants you to know, let me summarize. She wants you to know, Stu, that anti-Semitism is real. There are real problems. She wants to point out that there are real problems. Unequivocally, real problems with anti-Semitism, but perhaps they wouldn't be so bad if there weren't so many Jews.
That makes sense, because it's true. I mean, if there were less Jews, maybe the problem would be
would be
slightly
smaller.
less.
It would be less. You know what I mean? And here's Linda Sarsour to tell us more. Now, Linda Sarsour, this is unbelievable.
I mean, that is not the character witness you need at this time, ma'am.
No, I love this. Linda, a women's march leader, Linda Sarsour rushes to Representative Omar's defense. I'm thinking, with friends like this, who needs enemies?
Yeah.
You don't know. No. Linda, no, back away, back away. Now, we remember Linda because Linda was the one in the Women's March that we told you just recently as it was falling apart, that, remember, she was meeting with some Jewish women at the very beginning of the Women's March, and she was... perhaps explaining some of these Jewish tropes, these anti-Jewish tropes to the Jewish women there. It sounded like she was being very anti-Semitic, but I'm sure she was learning. Anyway, she said, I will not be silenced in the face of attacks, harassment, and targeted policing of speech. So wait, Linda Sarsour is concerned about targeted speech.
Very concerned about it. Now, sure, her entire organization exists to get people fired for things that they've said online. But, you know, though, she's very concerned about the targeted speech thing. And she's a great character witness. I know, like, if I knew someone who was accused of sexual harassment, I would want Harvey Weinstein to jump right in and defend.
Right?